Another thing I wanted to say is that today's episode, don't be upset, it's gonna happen, was supposed to be the Bill Burr episode. So Bill texted us earlier today.
He lost his voice.
He lost his voice. He even texted me. Lost his voice. He'll be here for a couple of weeks, right? But I have to say, there's a bit of relief there.
This is what I want to tackle in this episode today.
What?
Why do you think you fear Bill so much?
The Bill Burr, yeah.
The Bill Burr.
I don't fear nobody, baby. Fuck.
Your voice changed.
Hey, dude, what shit?
What's happening?
No, fear is not the right word.
You just revere him a lot.
I don't revere him at all. Fuck him.
Oh shit!
That's
How dare you?
okay.
He's just a man. He's a man. He's a man. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because and I'll bring it up when he's here. Because it's Steve Burns' fault.
the core of everything.
Again. Again.
Steve
Blame him
Burr.
for
Yeah.
everything.
It is Steve Burns' fault, right? Because in 2004, I was driving with Steve Byrne and Ken Jeong from San Francisco to LA, and in the ride, also Steve Byrne got mad at me because I threw his Oasis CDs out the window.
Yep. Well documented.
Yeah, it's well documented, and so we did not have back then. I think there was iPads and stuff, and not iPads, but like iPods.
Yeah.
Right, but he was working with CDs. I don't know, maybe he was behind, and only thing in the car was a Bill Burr CD,
Oh.
and he goes, "Well, let's just listen to Bill Burr's comedy CD." And I'm like, I didn't ever heard of Bill Burr,
Okay.
right? I just went, "No, fuck it, let's not listen to anything." And he goes, "What? You don't know who Bill Burr is?" And Ken's like, "You don't know who Bill Burr is?" And I go, "No." Right? And like, dude, he literally is like the best New York guy. Like, Norton, right? I go, yeah, he goes, he's up there with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, really? So we listened and we laughed so hard. And it's like, I have to, it reminded me of when I first met Andrew Schultz. When I see, somebody that does something that I don't know if I can do really, it intimidates me. It's like, I look at, there are a lot of comics I look at and I go, like, I love Pauly, but when I look at him on stage, it doesn't intimidate me. You know what I mean? Because it's around the same level of, what I can do. You know what I mean? But when I see somebody that's like, honest, right? He doesn't care. He's really saying his point of view, right? And it's an interesting angle, right? Or something that's brave, for instance, that's kind of controversial. He doesn't care. He'll back it up with his jokes. And it's just honest and fresh and real, right? And these are things that I aspire to be. I want to be that. I do as a comic. That's why I haven't done stand-up in the pandemic because I can use the pandemic as a excuse, but that's not it. I know I have to change, and I'm not willing to do it yet. So there's all these things that that Bill embodies. That I respect, but I don't know what it is. I know people that are bigger than him that I'm not as intimidated by. It's not intimidation. That's not the right word. It's more of a just a respect, And when I'm around him, I'm not uncomfortable, and we talk and stuff, But it's like, I don't know if I would like go hot air ballooning with him.
Does he do that?
I don't
No, he
think
doesn't
you
do it.
will
I'm
go
just saying.
hot air ballooning either.
Or if let me just ask him, maybe like ride a tram. What's a tram?
I think it's a thing
like
that takes you to Disney World.
It's like a train, but in Disneyland or at the Glendale Americana.
I would do that with him. Train.
A tram.
Yeah, like a 8-hour train ride in the same caboose. What do they call them?
Like, what's a caboose? Is it a butt
It's
of something?
It's the back of the train.
Oh no, what's the little compartments?
I think that's
Train
the
cart.
Sleeper car?
Sleepy car.
I think sleepy car.
Yeah, but that's what it is. That's
What?
I had an acai that just came out. That's why that happened. I had like acai inside my throat. But when he's here, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a great episode. I can feel it, you know.
Yeah.
But
Do you feel like you have to hold back certain things with him?
no,
Okay.
I'm not like that
I-
with anybody.
I
Really.
have so much reverence around or for him that I'll probably stay quiet and just listen and take in the Bobby's nerves. That's what I want to take in.
But you know what? Like Dice, when Dice was, I had the same feeling with him.
Yeah.
There's just something about Dice that I grew up watching. There's another guy, although he probably won't come, but he would, I think, if we sprayed down the place, is Howie Mandel. We'd have to really put everything in plastic and really have hazmat suits for him.
Yeah.
But Howie's another one where when I'm around him, I'm sorry, it's just the way I grew up watching them, and I'm a fan. And I remember watching like Howie Mandel when I was a kid on HBO, and he did. I have a black head. And he put a big black, like, you know what I mean, actual head on
yeah.
the face. You know what I mean? And I remember as a kid that just struck me as funny. It was before I'd ever seen prop comedy or anything like that. It was, and he was so zany up there. And you don't think as a kid you don't go, oh, I'm gonna be at his house. I mean, that's just really in your head, right? And then like a couple weeks ago, I did that thing with him, with the interview, and I was around him, and I'm fine. I'm as relaxed as I am with anybody else. But there's that added little thing that I'm still a kid, and I'm still a fan of people, and I'm still like excited. There's some people I run into who are famous or who are artists that I don't have that feeling with. It's like when Paul Banks texts me. You know what I mean? I just kind of go like a kid, and I go, gee. Like, I don't know why he fucking texted me 3 days ago about how he listened to our podcast, and he said, oh, that was a really good one.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to respond, so I go, did you vote? Like, why would I fucking text that?
So there is a list of people that make you.
You know what I love doing with you?
What?
I love last night. Me, Dylan, and Steve are playing Warzone.
Yeah. Why?
Well, just listen, all right?
I knew it.
I love.
fucking
So
knew it.
we're playing Warzone, right? And then we hear blink, right?
Yeah.
Gilbits, that's your right.
Yeah. Shout out.
You know what I mean? Is requesting to play.
Yeah.